Hi, welcome to Car Mechanical. Today we're going to have a look at which of these three products is the best tar remover. So it's Tardis versus WD40 versus Simonz. And if we have a look at my Audi A4, you can see the amount of tar that's built up over it. Now, I think it was alright when I got it, but within just a few thousand miles it got covered in quite a lot of tar. So the first part of the test is going to be the Simonz on the left and WD40 we're going to use on the right. Now, the Simonz is meant to have awards that it won back in 2015, it's meant to be an industry best buy, and WD40, I've heard about this working for taking tar off, it's just WD40. So let's start on the left hand side. So I'm going to be quite liberal with the amount of tar remover that I spray here. I'm just going to wipe it off with the right hand side so we can keep that as a control side. I'm going to put some WD-40 on there. Now for each side I'm using a separate microfiber cloth, so I've got one in my left hand and one in my right hand that I'll either be putting down on something not to get any dirt or tar onto it. So I'm working the WD-40 in there and you can see that it's actually starting to remove stuff straight away. It takes a little bit of elbow grease, but if we switch over to the other side and we use the Simonz tar remover, yes, it is working. With a bit of elbow grease it's taking off the smaller lumps of tar, but it's taking a lot more movement to take a lot less off. So on the left hand side as well, things have been soaked and left for a few minutes before we even went to take anything off. With the WD-40, this is pretty much being worked on straight away. So if we go back onto the WD-40 side, we'll put a bit more WD on and we'll work that in, and you can see that's really starting to lift that tar off and just to work it out. So when I was going over this, I found that the WD-40, it does work, it does remove tar. You might have to apply more. I found the Simonz, it really didn't work. You keep applying it and you keep removing it. Now the Simonz does work, it just doesn't work that well compared to WD-40. And we're going to come on to the Tardis in a minute, but I just wanted to give this initial comparison because I see online a lot of people saying you can use WD-40. I wanted to talk about it. Now at this point I've pretty much given up on a Simonz bug and tar remover. It's way too much work, way too many applications for not getting much reward. And if I put the WD-40 on, you can see as I start to work that in, it pretty much gets to work straight away. And I've cut maybe 20 seconds out there, but it does take it sort of straight off. You do have to keep it reapplying it and keep putting it on, but the WD-40, it really was amazing stuff. If you've got some spare, it's worth using, but the caveat to using WD-40 is it's quite expensive for the amount you use. Now this is Tardis, this is a tar and glue remover and it's £25 for 5 litres. So if you compare that to WD-40 at maybe £3 to £5 for a large can, this is a lot cheaper. And if we just have a look at how I'm using it here, so this is a brand new fresh microfiber cloth. This is working on one of the door panels and it starts to get to work on big lumps of tar straight away. Now I've jumped ahead another 20-30 seconds here. So WD-40 was elbow grease and minutes and things came off. The Tardis, less than a minute, letting things soak in and just rubbing over the microfiber cloth and it comes straight off. Now, just a note with the Tardis, it's a very strong solvent. It does smell quite strong. So if you are using it, make sure you're using it outside of a garage in a well ventilated area. So you can see here now the door is completely clear compared to what you saw a minute ago. So if we take a look at another part of the car now, we're going to go across to the back, and this is around the rear badge. You can really see the definition between the tar and the normal paintwork, and it was absolutely caked as well. It was like this around the entire car. Now you can see how much is built up around there and around the badge. Afterwards, with just a few minutes of using the Tardis, it was all clear. The only bit that wasn't was just inside the badge, and I'm waiting on a soft set of brushes just to finish that bit. And again, we're just going to do a comparison down the side. So we've got the before and the after, and you can see how much of a difference it's made. So if I'm comparing everything, I would say that don't bother with Simonz, it's absolutely no good, it's too expensive for what it is. WD-40, if you've got a small amount in a pinch, I'd use it, but it does leave a bit of a residue after. I do think the winner here has to be the Tardis. Yes, it's £25 for 5 litres, you can buy it in a litre for about £10 to £15. It works so much better, there's hardly any effort, it will literally save you hours with the volume of stuff that I've had to do. Okay guys, I hope you found this video useful. If you'd like to see more videos like this, please remember to hit the like button and the subscribe button, and more than anything, thank you for watching.